Hello, everyone. My name is Sushma Singh. I'm author, transformation life coach, and founder of Dream Design Your Life, the best place for your personal and professional growth. And today is episode 5 of Breaking Out of Your Shell. And if you have not checked out the first 4, please do that because you're going to miss on something really, really good. And I'll share the link in the description box. And thank you so much everyone for the love, the support that I'm getting for this channel. It's really very encouraging, so keep doing that. It really motivates me to bring even better learning and better stories on this platform. So please keep doing that. And thank you so much. So moving on, I have a question. So are you somebody who feels that you are very shy and introvert, and because of that you think that you cannot play big in your life or succeed in life? Shyness is something that is stopping you. This is what you think. So if your belief is this, then I want you to consider it again, because we have so many examples from our past and from recent time also, that people who had been really very introvert, very timid and shy had made achieved greatness in their life. For example, Abraham Lincoln, for example, Albert Einstein, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, then Rosa Parker, Mahatma Gandhi. See, these people, they had been really very, very shy people. About Rosa Parker, I don't know how many of you know about her. She was an activist in civil rights movement. So people say that she was somebody, as a person, she was very shy and timid, but she has courage of a lion. Okay, she was an activist. So shyness is not something that makes you non courageous, or it is not something that can restrict you or build boundary to achieve greatness in life. Okay, so I in fact, in personally I believe that shyness, because of that there are certain advantages to them. So for example, their modesty is very attractive. Why? Because in a group, when everybody is talking about their achievements, they'll be the last people to talk about their accomplishment. Maybe it would be much greater than all of them, but there'll be somebody who will tell about themselves or boast about themselves lastly. So this is like, their modesty is really very attractive. They make very good friends because they are very good empaths, they are very good listeners. So because of that, they are very good friends. They are very great decision makers because they'll always think first and then take action. And there are several qualities, I believe, that these are the things that they have advantage over their extrovert counterparts. And in fact, I want all of you to check out my latest video, which is on, the title says that embrace your shyness, don't be embarrassed about it. And I'm sure people who all are shy are definitely going to like that. So I'll share its description box. I'll share its link, and go there and check it out. I'm sure you are going to love it. And then moving on, by now, you must be knowing that this session is going to be about why shyness is cannot be a boundary to achieve greatness or success in your life. Okay, because the guest that I have with me today, she is somebody who is who is very shy, very timid as a person, and I have known her very closely. And but she is living the life that she always wanted. She's traveling around the world, and now she has even small kid. Still, she's traveling around the world, and she's such a confident woman. So her story is going to be very, very inspiring for all of you, not only for shy people, but for all of you. So I'm very excited, and I'm very sure that all of you are going to get inspired by her story. So without further ado, let me welcome her. Hello, Anita, how are you?
Hey Sushma, I'm doing good. How are you?
Great. So thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me here. I think so. It's a very great platform where I can share some of my experience, and maybe even if it helps few folks, I think so. I'll be very delightful. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, definitely it will, Anita, it will. So for people, I'll just give her bio so that you know who she is. So Anita, she is manager in Deloitte Consulting. She has been working there since last 10 years. And because of project now, she has traveled to US, UK, and now, as I told you, that she has a very small kid, but still with her, she traveled the world and she's living the life of her dreams. Shyness has not stopped her from doing what she always wanted to do. So welcome, Anita. And, first of all, just take us through your early life and your education. How was that?
Sure. So I'm like I belong to an army family, typical middle class North Indian family. So I have grown up doing my 10th, 12th from KVs, followed by did my bachelor's in computer application from Punjab University, and then I did my master's as well. So like early childhood, typically like I belong to a typical North Indian family. So uh, people out there, they had the mindset, okay, for a girl, pretty much they can have a basic education, but then after that they have to get married, have kids, and that's all, they're done with their life. So even I was, when I was a very small kid with my grandparents and relatives around me, like that's what I used to keep hearing. And somehow early childhood I had the same mindset that I just have to complete my education somehow, and then pretty much get married and settled. There's nothing I have in my life to do or achieve. But I think so slowly when I grew up, I had a very great support from my family, and especially from my father. He was very supportive of me getting educated, and he was the one like he who keeps me motivated. It's like, no, you don't have to just do education because it's just a degree you can take, but you have to actually groom on top of it and maybe make a career out of it. So he was one of the biggest supporter, I would say, in my life, and motivator in my life that he has pushed me to do things, and pretty much he has the biggest hand on whatever I'm today. So I really owe that to him. So yeah, I had a very family childhood. So that's it.
Okay, okay. So like it's a wonderful story, and we all somewhere share this kind of story because we need family support to do something good in our life, and for those people who have, they are blessed. So okay, so
Yep.
moving on. So tell me, like, when did you realize, or was it like that you were very shy since childhood itself? So tell us about
I
that.
was, yeah. So I was always shy because pretty much I had my eldest brothers and sisters. So I used to always be with them. I used to like whatever they used to like. So I was always a follower kind of a person. Rather than doing something on my own, I was always like to do like whatever they are doing. I just used to follow pretty much. So I never had that kind of idea never I was never like a solo performer on anything. So yeah, pretty much like because of and being the youngest in the family, I think so that always add is always behind the umbrella, family umbrella. So it's like okay, never wanted to go out alone and do something on my own. So I was like more of a shy person.
Okay. So finally, when you were telling me that you got selected in Infosys for the first time and you went away from home for the first time all alone. So how was that
Yeah.
experience?
So actually, it's quite funny. I'm a person who like I was so shy and scared. Like I can't even sleep alone on my bed or in a room. Like forget about house. So I was that kind of a person. And then when I got the opportunity and I got my first job in Infi and I traveled all the way alone to Bangalore, and I was just thinking myself, just like I can't even stay alone in my house, in my bed. Then how can ever I will ever survive alone? But then I think so. It's always a journey in everyone's life, and I took the opportunity. I taught myself, it's like okay, you have to try. Until unless you try, you will never know whether you can be succeeded or not. So pretty much that journey helped me to start living a life on my own, trying things, different things, doing everything on my own rather than just being behind a family or a friend. So I think so that was very interesting, little scary initially, but then I think so with all the, because everyone around me was facing the same scenario, same situation. So kind of with friends and with great leaders, I think so we were able to, I was able to cope up with my shyness, and it's like, okay, now it's time to open up. And I think so slowly it helped me to overcome some of those childhood challenges that I had.
Okay, and just continuing to that, only when you travel for the first time abroad all alone. So how was that experience? Like
Yeah.
for most of us, it's really, even for extroverts, it's scary, to travel to a different continent all alone. So how was that? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. There was the next level. So I thought, okay, I'm now started living my life alone. So now I've grown up a little bit, and then I become more independent. And then, but at least still we were in India and all. Then the moment I got US opportunity, I was scared a little bit, and I was thinking, it's like, should I? I should not. It's too far. Nobody in my like relatives, close relatives, has ever went to US, and on top of that, me being a girl, then that was like a double scary scenario for me. So it was, but then again, I thought, okay, it's an opportunity. If you don't lose it, I might regret my entire life. So let's give it a try. Again, like Infosys, I gave a try. I gave a try to US. I did not say no to it, no to the opportunity. So pretty much I went there, and it was like the journey was like I kind of landed around 2 a.m. in the night, in Virginia. So Virginia was my first base location in US. And I was like, I was on the Virginia airport 2 a.m. morning with my luggage and all alone. I didn't had anyone. I didn't had any friends over there. I did not had people. They, like some few known friends were coming, or teammates were coming after like a couple of days. So I was like, okay, I have to go out and face it. I cannot go back. So I did. I went out to I stepped into a new country, new people. And then, yeah, I think so. It gave me that confidence, that energy. And then I stepped out and, yeah, started my 5 years journey in US, and it was a great one for sure.
Okay. So I was wondering, like, what was that something in you that actually helped you overcome your shyness? Like, was it that it's a big opportunity and I must not lose on that, or there was some certain other things also, like, uh, like it was something huge. Okay, coming out of your comfort zone and then shy zone and in a very different. So, what was something that really helped you overcome your shyness? What do you think?
So not just one factor. I think so. It's a combination of multiple factors. One definitely being family. I think so. I've got a great family who always supported me. So I think so. Typically, if you would see a family and North Indian family hearing that, okay, their daughter is going to go outside of country all alone, everyone will go like scary and so don't go, what something will happen and all that stuff. But I think so on the contradictory, my family was so supportive and they always encouraged and they said, okay, it's a great opportunity. You should, like, they had all the confidence in me, which gave me that confidence. Okay, no, if they have faith in me, then I should definitely do something with my life. So family is definitely one factor. The other factor is your friends or people whom you work with. They also play a very key role. Like if in my career, pretty much I got, like, I was blessed with all great friends, leadership pretty much, who always motivated me. So even though in certain area situations I won't have confidence in me, that I whatever I'm doing is right, or do I know stuff, or am I good enough or not, I had my doubts. But I think so they are the people who always saw good in me. They always kept my brighter side in front of me. They always showed me that no, whatever you had is very good. and they always kept me motivated. So that definitely boosts you up, that no matter what you do, everyone have their wins and
Yes.
failures, but then I think so people around you, like how they help you to forget about your failures or learn from your failures and then try to achieve something good in your life. So I think so pretty much they definitely helped me, boosted me, to be like to overcome my scared aspect of it, and then to grow in my career. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think
wonderful,
so.
wonderful. So, Anita, I was like here, I would really like you to share your achievements also. And, it's no, I know that you are not going to talk about, but please do it for the people, who are shy, who think that they cannot succeed in a competitive environment. She is working in Deloitte, and competition over there is huge. Like it's among top world's top IT company. I know, I think most of you are aware of it. So being there and then overshining other people's is something, it's big, right? So I want her to talk about that so that you understand that in spite of being shy, shyness is not something that can stop you from succeeding in your life. If the quality is in you, no matter what circumstances, situations are, you will be able to excel anywhere. Okay, so please, Anita, please tell us about, your achievements and everything.
Achievement, I would say, yeah, in spite of like having that shyness within me, I think so the moment I started back in Infi, like 14 years back, I always knew one thing is whatever I'm doing, and like I think so you already said in the beginning, is like shy people, they don't show off, but whatever they do, they are very focused and they do the right thing. They put all their energy, effort in doing the things rather than exaggerating and explaining it to people. So I was always into the same mindset as pretty much as I'm here to work. Let me put my 100% to the work and let my work speak for me rather than me going and talking or telling everyone as how great I am, or something like that. It for me, full 14 years have always been is my work speaks for me so that I don't have to go and explain people. So I was always very dedicated towards my work. Whatever challenges comes, I was always into learning new things. I never said no to if something new or something that I'm not comfortable with come on my way. I always used to take that up as a challenge. I used to give my 100% or even more to that to deliver it. And then, yeah, I think so. Whatever I have done so far, by the God grace, I think so, has worked really well for me, for my company, for my clients, which I have got appreciation for it every time. I think so, and like be it promotions and also, yeah, considering all the factors of guys versus girls, or being like such a competitive environment, it's very hard uh, to be to be among the best. Then you have all of, like, I think so everyone pretty much tries their best to work hard, but then you have to be the best to come out and shine. So pretty much I think so, my way has been is like I always got the best out of it. Pretty much like be it promotions, be it awards. I've got a lot of Employee of the Month award. I've got a lot of applause awards, client appreciation awards. Pretty much every, I remember almost every other functions or wherever there will be some all hands meet and all those things will happen. I end up getting award, even like it'll be a surprise for me, but then everyone is like, okay, Anita, you deserve that. So yeah, pretty much I think so. I have been blessed with all my work and projects where I've got all the appreciations, promotions, everything to the best.
Great, great. Like it would be really very inspiring for others also. So like now you are married and you have a very small kid. So how's life has changed after that?
Yeah, that's very interesting. So I think so when I was in the US, is around that time frame I got married. So So again, I thought, okay, pretty much I'm done. Like being single, going to US, working was okay. It was great. I became a manager, like the fastest manager what one could be. Pretty much, I achieved that. So I was a manager, and then I got married, and I was thinking, okay, maybe my life may not go that is because once you get married, you have a family to take care of with your in-laws, and you have a bigger family. Like now, you have two families to live up with. So I thought, okay, it might not work. So I kind of made peace with that. But then things turned out like people say, right? Universe always
Have their
like if
plans,
something is
have
there
their
for
own
you,
plans.
they always have plans for it, and things
Yes.
somehow turn around your way. So for me, it has always been like that, uh, and it was very supportive. So when I made peace, somehow things turn out my way, and then I end up working. Yeah, after post my marriage, so I still went back to US. I continued my work with my husband, so that was a really great thing. I didn't have to like live a bachelor life just for work. So I don't have to choose between my work and my family. I got the opportunity to have both balanced. Then similar thing happened is when I was expecting, I had again thought, okay, now I'm gonna have a kid. I have to take care of it pretty much. So may not be able to continue my career. So again, I made peace with it. But then again, like I said, right? So once she was born, she was 6 months, and then suddenly like new project opportunities started coming in my way, and then my in-laws, my husband, they all were like very supportive of it. It's like, okay, let's give it a try. If it doesn't work out, it's okay, but you should not stop. So let's give it a try. And actually things again turned out really well. I was able to manage between my kid, my family, and my work. I was able to justify all three of it. And then I got UK opportunities. So I actually did travel with my 1-year-old kid to Scotland for a project, and it was a great experience going out there and then having a client-facing thing after like a few years post maternity kind of thing. So yeah, but like I said, right, if you want something, if things are planned, I think so everyone around this or everything around this will work out for you to make it work. So I'm still continuing, I'm still working. So let's hope what we have or what I have in near future.
Yeah. Great. Okay, so now I want to ask you, like, if you were given a chance to relive your life, what do you think? What would you like to be, or would you like to change something about your life? I ask this question to everyone, so I want you also to answer that. So if you get a chance to
That's a
relive,
yeah,
yeah,
I think so. It's a very nice question. I think so. Everyone, like, if they have to relook into their life, if they can, there's always something different they want to do. Uh, Again, I think so. For my life, pretty much the way it turned out to be me being from a shy person to a person exploring the world. Uh, so I do not want to change any that part of my life for sure. But there's one thing I always wanted to do is I was very fascinated about dancing when I was a kid. I always wanted to learn and do something. So if I had given an opportunity to relive my life, I think so. I won't replace it, but I would add to my life dancing aspect of it. I really wanted to learn classical dancing, and maybe may not make a career out of it, but definitely one thing which I would really wanted that to be like an integral part of my life for sure. So yeah, that's what I can say.
okay, so like your life is perfect right now. It's just that little bit of dancing should have been added, right?
Yeah, that is true. I think so, and I think so. My WhatsApp, what I call status is life is perfect. So my life is pretty much like whatever ups and downs, things are like it has never been smooth, but I think so. The way it turned out to be, I really like it's beyond my expectation, and I'm really fortunate to have to got this life to live. So yeah, I'm very happy.
Good, good. Okay, so my next question would be, it's again a tricky one. So what would you like to tell your 6-year-old Anita? What would you say to her?
I would definitely say don't be like definitely something that I faced when I was a kid. That shyness, I do not want her to have that. That sometimes you like again when you're a kid, starting when you're a kid, like when you're shy, you kind of lose some of the opportunity that actually help in your career in future. So I definitely something want her to be more open about stuff. But again, it's shyness is not a disease or anything like that. It's something just uh, like people have that kind of a mindset or a thought process. So it's not a bad thing at all. But then it, it's always good to open up, be able to speak whatever you want to. But at the same time, don't be too much extrovert and then end up talking first and then thinking later kind of a thing. So I would really give her a way of living which is a balanced between both, and just do whatever she likes and grow up in her career. No forcing, no specific career path, nothing. Just do whatever you like, I think so. You will do the best.
Mm, perfect. Like it should be the advice for all of us, because as a kid, we all have this experience that we have certain we just go in a certain way, but when we look back we just understand that how tough we had been on ourselves, and it happens to, I think, most of us. And we I have this similar answer from most of the people, that including me, that if I can go back and I can tell my 6-year-old, I'll always tell her, just be yourself, do what you love to do, because this is something that really matters. And take life easy. It's not that tough. Just be a little easy on yourself. So yes, this is the advice that all of us want to give to our 6-year-old. So final question. So what would you like to advise to our listeners?
Mm, pretty much, I think so. Uh, like I said, is do whatever you like.
Yes.
Don't like if you're a shy person, do it's not bad. Uh, but always try to groom yourself. Never say no to opportunities. You never know where they will take you to the next level. Until unless you try, you will never know. So don't say no to things because you're shy. So try doing some new challenges. You will definitely learn. It's not always you will succeed, you will fail also, but then that's how you will learn and grow in your life. So just make sure that you live your life to the fullest, be open to things, and then uh, see your dreams will come true.
Yeah, so it was wonderful talking to you, Anita. And I'm very sure if I can summarize all this conversation, that I can tell that, for all the people who are shy and who think that uh, they cannot succeed in their life, or this is something that is a boundary that is not going to let you do what you want to. So it's just in your mind, it's just a belief system, and you must get out of it. Because shyness is something, it says that genetically also, they say that 30% it comes from, like, if your parents had been shy, it's just 30% chances that you will be shy. It's 70% environment from where you get your shyness from. So if it is coming from external environment, it can definitely be changed. Don't allow it to restrict you from living the life of your dreams. There are so many ways to overcome it. You don't have to live with your shyness. You can always overcome it. And when you keep on doing the work, when you will progress in your life, slowly you will be able to handle everything just the way she did. Listening to her story, we know that it has never shyness had never restricted her from taking big steps in her life. Somehow everything was worked up for her. Nothing drastic happened in her life. Like, okay, and now she has succeeded so much. So it's just in our mind that because of shyness we are losing. We will not be losing. We are losing actually because we are not taking step. We are somehow stopping ourselves from doing what needed to be done. So from this conversation, I hope you all have understood that, we have to work towards that and not think that China is something from stopping you. It's just your belief system. That is, work on that, remove it, and you can be as big as anybody. The examples that I had given, you can be any one of them, even bigger than them. Okay. So just be proud of, just embrace whatever you are, be confident in yourself, and you will achieve anything in your life. So I hope you all liked it and you got the message. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much, Anita, for being here and sharing your valuable advices. Thank you. Okay,
Thank you
guys.
so much for having me here. I had a great time. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you.